Hey everyone, Giacomo here, welcome back. Today we're checking out the brand new October update for STL Tone's AmpHub, and it's a big one. We've got some very cool features. STL Exchange, where you can share and download presets with AmpHub users worldwide. A powerful global search that finds anything instantly, an improved plugin design that makes navigation smoother, and a brand new My Presets browser to organize and filter everything more easily. Let's dive in. So on the left side of the interface, you'll now see a button called Discover. If we click it, we access new features, including one of the biggest highlights of this update, the STL Exchange, that is now available with your AmpHub subscription. So clicking Discover opens up three tabs at top. My Profile. This is where you can customize your profile. We have STL Exchange, the heart of this new update, and My Presets, the new dedicated home for all your own presets. And whenever you want to go back to the main editing view, just click the home icon. It instantly takes you back to your standard AmpHub workspace. Let's go back into STL Exchange. So this is where all the community presets live, so a powerful place to get inspired, discover new tones, and access a huge variety of sounds shared by other users, well-known producers, and literally anyone using AmpHub. That's the real power of STL Exchange. Presets, as you can see, are organized into categories like latest, popular, featured, following, and bookmarked, and we'll see something about bookmarked presets in a bit. For example, I can expand any of these categories by clicking the Show All button, okay? And of course, I can refine my search by using this drop-down menu, so I can straight jump to popular, or to oldest, or to following, and so on. You can use the search bar at the top to filter by style, genre, keyword, whatever. Let's type in, for example, I don't know, metal, and we have a list of presets that have a metal tag in it. We can type, for example, I don't know, octave, and we have some presets: Octave Beast, Subtail Fuzz, Freak Lead, Octave King. So we have some presets that matches the keyword that we just typed in. We can search, for example, I don't know, pop, and we have some presets that have the pop keyword in it. So Exchange will grow over time with all the contributions that will come. So please explore all the tones that are in there and contribute to Exchange with your presets. So as you can see, the filter and the search inside the Exchange is very, very simple, but there are some other cool features that I wanna you explain about the Exchange. Each preset has a small headphone icon right here. Click it and you can instantly audition the sound. How cool is that? So for example, let's try Octave Beast. I don't know. Let's hit the headphone icon and I'm now auditioning the Octave Beast presets. Nice one. Let's go to MW Rhythm 3, rock metal. Okay, let's type, for example, lead, and let's see for some lead tone. Let's go down, let's pick one, I don't know, solo tone wet. Nice one. Then we go, for example, radio lead. Amazing for some kind of intros or breakdown or specials or whatever. So as you can see, everything is so easy, intuitive, like so easy and so powerful, as this is really helpful when, for example, you want like to start writing something, you have an idea, but you want to be quick recording it. So through the Exchange, you can instantly find the tone you want and start recording in a matter of seconds. Of course, this might be useful when you're reamping tracks, when you're recording whatever thing you want to record and you want to be inspired by some tones. ready to use on the Exchange. So really amazing feature in AmpHub. And there's another cool feature. So let's say that you're looking for a metal tone. You write metal tone or whatever, you start searching. While you're searching and auditioning, you audition a tone that you say, okay, this is a very cool tone, not for the metal tone, but for something else. You can bookmark it. How? With this button here. As you can see, now it's bookmarked. It's easy to see what presets are bookmarked, and they are even more like easy to recover later because you can filter them and easily access them later. So another cool feature. Now let's say that you find the tone that you love while auditioning presets. So let's say that, for example, let's search again, I don't know, let's search again octave. Let's go to Octave King. Let's audition it. Okay, it's a cool one, I love it. Just click the download button. You can save in an existing folder, okay, you can create a new folder. For example, let's stay in the GP 2025 folder and I can hit save. So now if we go into my presets, we have Octave King right here. I can click it, coming back to my home section, and this is the Octave King. Okay, so easy, fast, and so useful. Okay, once it's downloaded, it will automatically appear in the My Presets menu. So if we go back to Discover My Presets, here it is, Octave King. From there, you can even mark it as a favorite by clicking on the little heart icon. And now in my favorite, that's the Octave King with all the infos. So this is a super useful if, for example, over time you collect a lot of presets and you can quickly filter just your favorites and always find your go-to sounds. This is really a big step up in like the workflow of how loading, saving, dialing, filtering your presets inside AmpHub. Now let's actually share something on the Exchange. So let's build a preset first. Let's go to the Home section. So this is the button to always go back to your regular AmpHub edit window. Let's start, for example, from one of my presets. Let's say, I don't know, Wash It Clean. That was initially this one. Okay, let's, for example, I want to change the cab with the 2x12, for example, the Oval Austin BT. Let's load the 122, and let's pair with a 13 dB open back with Al Nichols with 441. Let's mix them. Okay, I wanna have more compression, so I'm gonna place even like heavier compression after the amp. I wanna go crazy ambient with this, so let's crank up the wet on the first reverb and the wet on the shimmer one. Let's go even crazier with the modulation and everything. If we want to customize even more, let's say that I want to add a bit of drive. Let's go back with the volume. And let's make it even more strange and like, let's go -50 on both sides, a little bit brighter, and let's keep the mix lower. I like it. I can, for example, save the preset. Okay, maybe let's save it. Let's do save as. So in the same bank, I'm calling it Cali2CP, and let's say weird ambient save. Now I can just click this new icon, so upload presets to STL Exchange. Okay, I can fill the tags of the presets. So let's say it might be for some pop stuff too. Definitely some rock and metal section, weird section, maybe a bit experimental too, and ambient, of course. The style is mid-gain, instrument electric guitar, pickups in this situation are humbucker, passive humbucker. Save and upload. Uploading. Preset uploaded successfully. So now if I go into the Discover section, STL Exchange latest, here we go. That's my latest presets I just uploaded. Of course, this preset, as I previously saved into my bank, it's available in here. So in my presets, I can love it and favorite. So now it's in my favorite tab. So as you can see, it's so easy, simple to upload preset, and this is an amazing tool. So if you wanna share something, think that everyone will share something, this platform will become like a tremendous resource of amazing tone. Let's keep that in mind. Okay, let's go back to the Exchange. Let's say that I wanna download this preset that I bookmarked before. I hit download, I'll save in a new folder called, for example, metal rhythms. Okay, I hit save. Now I want to save more metal rhythms, so I go to metal. For example, let's say Überschallschlag. I audition it first. Okay, so I want to download it. Download in metal rhythms. Okay, I hit save. Let's see that I want to download this preset too, once again in metal rhythms. I hit save. So now that we've downloaded a few presets, let's switch back to my presets tab, and as you can see, I have a metal rhythms folder with my presets. Of course, this is available also in my presets metal rhythms, so nothing new, but this is the new my presets tab, and this is particularly useful for a better management of the presets. So for example, we can create new folders, we can save a preset as a new preset in current folder, we can, for example, right click a preset and edit its tags. Okay, so for example, I didn't filled the, let's say, the black rhythm preset. I can right click, edit tags, I can mark it as metal, as high gain, a guitar with passive pickups, boom. And now it's ready to go. You can mark your favorites as we seen like some minutes ago. So it's a more visual, organized approach so your library doesn't get messy. And that's something important when you're working with a lot of presets. Now let's jump to another powerful new tool, that is the global search in the top right of the interface. This search doesn't just scan presets, it looks through amps, stomps, cabs, effects, presets, and even exchange content. So for example, let's say that I want to load the R23 amp. I just type R23 and it pops right. As you can see, we have a preset with this name, we have the actual model of the 13 dB model R23. So I click it and now the model is loaded. Easy and fast. Or if I only remember the real amp it's based on, like for example, in this case the 13 dB model R23 is based on a divided by 13 amp, I can type divided and as you can see, 13 dB model 23. So the search is on a complete new level. And for example, let's say that the components you're adding belongs to a section with multiple slots. AmpHub will ask you where you want to place it. If I search Zilla, because I want to load a Zilla cabinet, I want to add, for example, the 1x12 Zilla cab. I can click it and I'll get a pop-up to choose whether I want it in the left or right slot of the cabinet section. Okay? Now it's loaded. The same logic applies to effects that can be placed either pre or post. The interface gives you the choice right away. Let's search, for example, reverb. I can choose the shapeshifter reverb, and now it asks me where do you wanna place. Okay, let's do in the third slot. Done. Let's search, for example, TS9 style pedal, Ibis Drive T9. Where do you wanna place it? In the first slot. There you go. How cool is that? Something really amazing how this can speed up our workflow. This is a huge time saver since now AmpHub has a pretty huge library of components and models, and if you're just looking in a matter of seconds of the model, a precise model, you don't wanna go more in amplifier and open the tab and look for it and filter, or go stompbox and go to here and search. Now, if you wanna the Vampus Euphoria pedals, let's say that you are in the cabinet section, you type Euphoria, and that's it, and you load it here. Easy and fast. And this update brings a new look in. The plugin design has been streamlined with a modern, minimal UI. The key functions like saving presets, creating folders, uploading to Exchange are now one click away. So no digging through menus, and if you still want to access all the other functions of the menu, you can of course do that by clicking this button to open the full menu. And down in the bottom right corner, you'll now find a handy new button to set the plugin's routing mode. There we go, mono in, stereo out, or stereo. So this makes it much easier to clearly see and quickly understand the routing choice you've made, so the whole signal flow is more intuitive now. So that's the latest AmpHub update. Go over to STL Tones website, download it, go try it out, share your own preset and see what the community is building. There's already a ton of great sounds waiting for you on the Exchange. Thanks for watching, I'm Giacomo, and I'll see you in the next one.